Hello, I'm Hannah, and I'm starting my YouTube channel today, November 1st, 2022. This is something that I've thought about doing since I was 13 years old. I'm now 26, which means I have made excuses as to why I can't for literally half of my life. Today, I feel inspired. Lately, I have been thinking about the path I've been on, what I've been doing, the approach that I'm taking to accomplishing my goals, my dreams, everything like that, making my hopes my reality. And I'm done hoping, I'm done wishing, I'm done wanting. I am doing it, and it feels awesome. So, with that, I am going to do my makeup and just kind of talk with you guys. Eventually, once I get more consistent with making videos, I will actually hold up the products, show you the products, do the beauty guru thing, because I do think that's fun. But since this is my first video and I kind of want to share with you guys who I am, why I'm doing this, I just kind of want to sit and talk and get you guys excited to know me and have an inside look at my life as I build it. So I am just going to kind of sit and do my makeup. Once I get a little bit more comfortable in front of the camera, I will, do the beauty guru thing. But since this is my first video, I just kind of want you guys to be able to learn a little bit about me and be able to just kind of have my first video be me really throwing out into the universe why I want to do this, what inspires me to do this. Which I know a lot of people want that certain lifestyle. I mean, you hear YouTubers all the time making money, getting money, having money, and seemingly getting to do whatever they want. I mean, who wouldn't want a life where you can do literally whatever you want without the fear of breaking the bank, without the fear of getting fired for having to go do something elsewhere? So currently I do work in a warehouse. I make pretty decent money from it. It is a new job opportunity that I have thoroughly enjoyed since starting. I'm also a server. I have always worked in an atmosphere where I am somebody's employee, which I'm just kind of over it. I'm just kind of over it. I'm ready to live my life the way I want to. I think the scariest part about YouTube and everything, like the biggest thing that has stopped me, is all of the amount of hate that every single YouTuber talks about. You know, living a life where you have a huge platform, you can reach tons of people. It's grounds for people to put their inputs in where they're not asked for. They're not asked for. I do have insecurity issues. I do have trauma from hateful people. that their mission was to stop me. And they did a great job at just that. But I'm taking control back. I am in control of my life. Thank you. So, I have gotten to the point in life where I have recognized my own strength. I've recognized that I am ready. I am prepared for receiving the energy that I put out. I am prepared for the whirlwind. That comes with being a huge light, a huge inspiration. I've gotten to the point where I understand people a little bit more, a lot more. Why people say the hurtful things, why people hurt people. And honestly, what I've come to realize is everybody's hurting. Everybody's got their own pain, their own trauma. You're not going to have an intimate enough relationship with everybody that you learn why they are the way they are. You're not going to learn the thoughts in the background that help that person grow. And I've gotten to the point where I do not feel obsessive in learning why things happen the way they happen. I'm not obsessing over controlling it. I have gotten to the point where I am ready to accept a reality where the things that I truly want, the things that I always dreamt about, I'm ready for that reality to show. And if I'm looking over this way at all, I apologize. It's just where my mirror is. I do also have a mirror down here. So if I end up switching where I'm looking at, that's why. I am to the point in life where I'm done settling. I am a humanitarian. I tend to please people before considering myself. And I challenged myself probably about a month ago to sit down and focus, which is very hard because I love to have fun. I am a little firecracker. I am spontaneous. I am a lot of fun. I am a lot of fun. I am at the point where I'm going to designate time for myself, which honestly I think is a huge step in healing from old things that have bothered me in the past. I think it's a huge step towards making my reality mine, not somebody else's, not building all these people who secretly are already built up. I'm not giving in to the games anymore. And if I'm entertaining people, I might as well get paid to do it. You know what I mean? While also doing what I always wanted to do, I am very excited for this YouTube channel because I'm ready for my life to take off. Over the last few years, I sort of felt myself running away in a sense. I just got to the point where I felt like I was kind of lost in the equation. I wasn't me. So, with this YouTube channel, what I hope to get out of it is an awakening, honestly. I want to be able to experience the part of life where everything that you ever hoped and dreamt of is natural. It's not a dream. It's not a want. It's not a desire. It's just life. And honestly, I feel like I've found the inspiration, the resources, the tools, and the mindset. I think that's honestly the biggest part, is the mindset behind it all. I'm definitely feeling empowered. I'm feeling like I'm on the right track. I feel ready, which is something that I honestly did not feel before. I always kind of felt this, I guess, energy that I was not capable. I was not enough. I was not going to accomplish anything. I feel like a saying that I always resonated with was once in a blue moon. I feel like growing up, a lot of us are kind of built to expect failure. A lot of our parents, while we're growing up, they'll tell you that happens once in a blue moon, or those are the things that you only see in movies, or like that doesn't happen in real life. Well, why not? Because here's the thing. Okay. Imagine if you could go back to, let's just say, the year 729 AD. Okay, 729 AD. Do you think that if somebody were to have introduced the idea, hey, I want this little box thing that glows and you can connect to literally anybody you want through it, everybody around them would tell them, you're crazy. That's not possible. That's not possible. Yet, now, since the 1990s, that is possible. And now, in the 2020s, it's unheard of to not have a phone. It's unheard of to not have that. And that's the part that I'm getting to for myself, is that all of those things that I have ever been told that only happens in the movies, it's unheard of for it to not happen for me at this point. See what I'm saying? I am excited for being able to have the resources and have the inspiration to do YouTube. Because I feel like a lot of people do stop themselves, just like I was. And I'm done doing that. Because I owe it to myself to love myself. For as much as I have put myself through, I owe it to myself to step it up. You know what I mean? when everything gets up and going. I do plan to upload on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm hoping that those are going to be the days that I can stick to. Because currently I work overnights on the weekends, and I don't want to leave either job at this point. Because I am finding a lot of connections. I'm meeting a lot of really cool people. I can do the work. I enjoy the work. I have a sense of fulfillment at the end of the day. I have a sense of tiredness. With YouTube, I just kind of want the freedom to have a dream that takes off. I just want the motivation, the platform, the room to be able to live my wildest dreams. I do want to be able to do like challenge videos and get interactive with people who watch me and follow me. Because I love stuff like that. Like watching Mr. Beast, I know a lot of people are fans. Everybody would love to be Mr. Beast and live his life. I know I would. I love watching the challenge videos. I used to watch Jesse and Gina on PvP and doing their prank videos. I loved those. So I'm hoping that my fan base does grow so that I can experience that too. That's honestly what life is all about, is experiencing stuff. And you know what? Limiting myself for this, that, and the other reasons, I have not been experiencing life. I have not been living my fullest life. I have not. Honestly, I haven't really even hardly met myself yet. I'm so excited to be on a journey with you guys and including you guys in there so that I can definitely inspire anybody who needs the inspiration. I can support anybody who needs the support. I mean, that's the life that that's the way that everybody needs to think, honestly. Honestly, that's what life is all about, is just finding the inspiration, finding the support, having the influences, being the influences, and living it out. Why we're all here, I don't think that anybody knows that, honestly. I think that a lot of people will say that they know or hint at a specific reason being why. For attention. Guilty of that too. I mean, we're all human. But I'm done being foolish. I'm done being naive. And I am doing this. I think that a part of me where I fell short a lot was I would entrust people that had something that I didn't know how to get it. I didn't know how to get there. I don't think it's that I didn't know how to. I think it's I didn't know how to communicate. I didn't have resources. I wasn't putting enough time and effort into what it was I wanted. I think another reason is the fact that I do tend to be a people pleaser. When I hear somebody needs help with something, I will go put them first. I will literally give every single dime I have and then stress out that I don't have money to pay a bill next week. Luckily, I've been fortunate enough to not really have to stress about too much. But I think it's important for everybody to be able to get to live life fully. Rather than a bucket list, I want to have an achieved list. Things that I've done, things that I've seen. If you guys do have suggestions, resources, words of advice, literally anything that you think would be helpful in my journey and you want to support me, please comment, please message me, let me know. Like I said, this is my first video ever. So I'll definitely take all the help that I can get. Because I'm ready. I'm determined. I'm done settling. I'm done ignoring myself. I have recently found the energy to desire myself, honestly. And I'm not allowing myself to go back to what I was. Because that's not who I ever wanted to be. That's not who I ever should have been. I do think it's important that everybody has the opportunity to experience their dreams. Because you only live once. I know that's such a cliche saying. That's such a oversaid saying that I do feel like a lot of the times we tend to ignore the saying. It's like once you hear something that sounds so tacky so many times in your life, it's like it goes over your head. If you're anything like me, it goes over your head. It's like once you've gone so long hearing the same advice and hearing the same cheesy little corny saying without seeing anything happen from it. Obviously, hearing a saying is not going to change your life. Obviously, it's the change of your actions because of the saying. I'm going to embrace all those things. There has to be a reason why they're still relevant. That's just my train of thought in it. Getting to the point of self-recognition, self-reflection, I do feel like that was the hardest part of everything for me. And I think that a big reason why I never really allowed myself to actually sit down and do YouTube, I was afraid of what other people would say. I was afraid that somebody would make a point that I could see as the truth. I think a big reason why I never jumped into the lifestyle is because of other people's experiences on YouTube and making videos, creating content. And I realized I wasn't allowing myself to do something that I know is for me. I know that this is for me. But I was letting fear dictate what I allow myself to do. And I'm facing my fear, which is a huge part in the healing process. Huge part. I know every woman, every successful woman that I've seen kind of has that pivotal moment in their life where all of their experiences, all of their heartaches, all of their traumas just kind of disappear into an idea, into a thought, where she just kind of jumps into whatever is for her head first. I recently started reading a book. It's called Girl Code. I'm sorry, I do not remember who it's by. But I will definitely, I can find it. I don't know how linking works yet, but I will figure it out. I will link it down below. But she's been talking about how successful women empower other successful women. She was also trapped in, this crazy, very normal cycle where there's one insecure girl that kind of takes the lead, almost to get recognition. Meanwhile, everybody just kind of lets her. But in the end, that's the girl that always has a pity party for themselves at the end of the day. While everybody else is off, networking and having fun and living life, going on vacations, doing all the things together. That's the girl that has the pity party. And honestly, I feel fortunate enough that I'm not crying. I promise you I'm not crying. This is what happens when I do eyeliner every time. I do feel fortunate enough that the way I was raised, I was definitely raised in an atmosphere where it called to empower people around you. It was somewhere that hurting people could come talk to you. I am very thankful that the life I've lived is wholesome. It honestly is. It's honestly crazy to me that with the sort of life that I was given, I haven't done much with it. I am very fortunate in my life experiences and the opportunities that I've gotten to jump into, partake in. This next chapter of my life is just going to be selfish. I hate that word. I literally hate that word. But I think that it's important for me to have that period of time in my life where I genuinely think about me and love me and build me. Something else that I just recently did, which I do want to talk about, I always was on Facebook every single day for the last 13 years. So I started watching YouTube videos when I was very young. I created a MySpace account and a Facebook account, both when I was 13 years old. I wasn't supposed to. I lied so that they would open my account because they kept telling me no, and I was just not having it. I did say that I was 16, but I wanted it. I wanted in that bad that I would lie about it. YouTube has always been a very intriguing platform to me. It's always been a huge part of my life, honestly. Like every single day I come home from work, I'll be so tired. I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to hear about anybody's day. I don't want to talk about my day. But I still always have time for YouTube, no matter what. Every day, I would get on YouTube. I mean, still to this day, I get on YouTube. And then I would get on Facebook and I'd have my YouTube video playing in the corner. And then I'd be scrolling on Facebook. Well, I deleted Facebook because it got to a point where I feel like I was just complaining. I was just pouring negativity into a platform that wasn't asking for the negativity, but that's just kind of what it became for me. I do feel like I exhausted myself in doing that, which honestly, it is hard not having Facebook there because I do already feel like I have lost a lot of connections to a lot of people that mean the world and more to me. But I know that whoever's met in my life will be in my life. I know that whatever is meant for me will come, will be here, everything like that. I am very excited to start uploading more regularly now that I have kind of found more resources, more things that I can do, more inspiration, and the mindset to live my life for me, doing what I want to do, doing what I need to do. I'm not going to do my hair. I know I just took the headband out. And now I have this super cool part. What is that? And I don't have my hair dryer in here. Otherwise, I'd fix that. This is my makeup. It's very simple, very basic today. Because I just kind of wanted to talk. Also, I am not used to doing makeup and talking about other things outside of makeup. But I do hope that somehow, some way, this inspires somebody. Because this is just kind of my first step, putting it out there that I'm no longer settling. I am doing. Okay, guys, so this is my final makeup look. It is very simple. I didn't want to do anything too crazy because I feel like that would take a lot of focus and a lot of planning, and I did not do that. I was literally sitting in bed thinking about the fact that I wanted to do it, and I asked myself, then why aren't you doing it? And here I am doing it. So thank you guys so much for supporting me. jumping on here, spending your time watching this. I know that it was a little bit scattered. I know that once I get to editing it, I'll probably be like, oh my gosh, I didn't even say this, I didn't do that. Um, whatever. But this is a start. We all start somewhere. And I'm so excited about this start. Honestly, I am beyond excited because now I feel like I have my foot in the door. Like I said, if you guys want to see anything in particular, if you guys have recommendations, resources, um, really anything, just comment down below. Let me know that you came and you watched and you were here from the start, because I will carry you guys through to the end, and this is going to be a great journey. I will see you guys next week. Like I said, I'll be uploading on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and yeah, but thank you guys so much. I'm ready and excited and accepting to see where this journey takes us. Bye guys!